Okay, so I auditioned for The Voice, and I gotta say that this show is pretty organized. It may seem like a long time that you're waiting in line, but compared to Idol that I tried out for 10 years ago, it's definitely a different show. However, all these shows have different criterias. So even if you're good and you don't make it, don't feel bad about the experience because it's a television show. They're looking for something specific. If you watch Idol, a lot of times Idol is looking for, the big sob story, and the heartfelt thing between you and the contestant. The Voice is a little different. Now, The Voice, I think specifically, they're not looking for any particular, you know, look in general, just any look really, because when I went there, I thought, oh, I got to get all dressed up for this. No, not really. I mean, you want to look nice, you want to look appropriate, but they're not looking for anything specific. Definitely not a story. They are not interested in hearing anything about you when you're there because it's all about singing. Um, and keep this in mind that you've got a window of about, I think, maybe less than a minute that you're singing your song because you only want the meat and potatoes of it. So if you're going to sing the verse, maybe pre-chorus, chorus, that was about it. And after that, you sat down, everybody in your group, they listened, which the group that you're in, when you finally get into this room, because you go from one line to another line to another line, they take you in groups of 100, okay, and they'll put you in a small room, and then from that room there, they line you up to go into another room, which they separate you by tens. It's kind of an interesting process. When you finally get to perform for the producer or one of the producers for the show, my experience was you're in a room with 10 people and basically everybody hears you sing. Um, I didn't think it was that nerve wracking because after everyone sang, everybody would clap, so it's kind of like saying, hey, good job, so we all sort of egged each other on to do well. Um, However, there was one person there I thought did really well that I would have pegged to be the one to go on to do a callback, but she didn't. It was somebody else, and he was pretty good too. But what I learned from it was pick a song maybe that isn't over popular, overplayed, make it your own. Um, this show is more based upon being original, so you definitely want to be original. Whatever your voice is or comes through as, hopefully you sound different. You don't want to sound like the next Adele. You don't want to sound like, the next Alicia Keys. You should sound different. So you want to be yourself. You want to take a song. Maybe you want to take a song that's newer, and it could be maybe not as popular, and put a spin on it. And that's really what's going to set you apart. Overall, it was a cool experience. I think that really need to think through before going to these things because I met a gentleman and I asked him what he was singing. He said he wasn't sure. Definitely be sure of what you're going to be singing, um, and have fun with it.